As a matter of fact, there's one that looks... Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at...
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people.
I have no reason to doubt. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face.
I am indeed. Ah, now then.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of. Alright, my assistant should be arriving.
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter.
So there is someone else. Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's last time I checked. Besides, this guy's the best in his... I'd go as far to say that
You're a fool if you think you found Tevet's
Oh? And why am I
Because Tevet's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend. Ha! Didn't expect... I bet Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over...
In our last...
Zhongli!
Oh. Here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you!
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look at the requester.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. Paimon just wants to...
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop. Well, we got it.
What should I try this?
Listen.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Uncle Dai.
Oh. And,
Yep. Paimon doesn't know...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
So you say. It's no use me singing his...
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Young Kun, these are two adventurers. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great...
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor?
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh?
Then they can figure out a way to test each here. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses, never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm.
I must say, you certainly have the look of...
Stop talking the talk.
I'm just saying it like I see.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. He saw me hold...
I saw him on my way over to Liyue. I asked him a few questions.
So, do you?
Not exactly. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped purity and geological rare in the moment of its...
Such a detailed say.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli says...
I've yet to...
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not! Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for...
Very well. There.
Whoa,
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left. I led a team around.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of them.
Workers in this...
Underground.
We'll need to explore the site.
Very well. I'll wait.
so strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see. Over here! A pile of...
A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
These must be...
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't...
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their... They had time to take their tools, but not their...
Why would some...
1. They were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2. They were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make... Kunjun,
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there...
or... what is it?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. Okay.
Looks like he's
I see.
a child.
I'm...
Also, how did you...
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your...
I've always sensed that ore can...
Amazing! So you...
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater...
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad Based on what I saw,
This will take us north.
North. Another clue?
When will I find...
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. I don't know what happened. I stayed behind with you. I ended up falling. Maybe...
So the men that were out working did... Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What an on-site... Found some clues! Time to report back to Uncle Dai. Everyone hold hands. Dissipate! Stand with me!
Try!
Go, Barber!
The wrong test subject.
You're back.
We found 3 clues. First, there are 4
Forced to?
Who indeed? Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have... And
This leads me...
a child? But there are no...
Unlikely as it...
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been
Not so fast.
You're right. There are only a few settlements. In the meantime...
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men...
So, they're gonna talk to the people over...
Correct.
But there aren't...
Wait. I believe we're missing some...
Huh? Oh, yeah! Where's Kun? Kunjun, what are you searching for?
Ah, apologies.
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
In fact, I've been.
Oh, Paimon!
It sounded so. Perhaps if I can.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really? Oh,
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm will reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look.
You're open!
I'll settle this.
Better than nothing.
Wait, there are tracks here. These must have been left.
Let us make our...
Hey,
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju.
if we follow their foot... Oh no, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hi there.
A miner.
Hello.
Stop bothering.
Jeez, a little whatever.
It must have been about...
Yeah,
4 or 5 days ago.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with life...
Huh.
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl.
And the...
Yes, they followed it straight...
let's go after. More footprints. There's a person over there.
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first. Ask questions later. Dissipate.
Heard it, kids?
Those monsters. My name is Wanyu.
Huh?
A miner?
Yeah, Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju. I was in a hurry.
I think that's all we needed to hear.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going.
According to the scholar, the miners were heading for Nantiam.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was...
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon.
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha! Paimon,
It looks promising. I'll do my best. It's the same group all... I suppose it is an asset, though.
it's a good thing we brought her.
It feels like...
Be that as it may. 4 fully grown...
Oh, you're...
That's not all. We have encountered...
Great! No
I left a mark...
clever thinking. Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
There's a basket lying here, too. This must be one of the miners.
Hey!
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Should we...
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he still has... There's a camp nearby.
How is he? He won't...
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
Paimon heard him talk...
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something... Are these... I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that led him to fall behind.
Ugh. Paimon's hadn't...
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it?
Something.
As I mentioned, before I was so happy. These are some crystals that I bought.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors...
But of course. And this one is for Mr. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able... Oh, I see more...
You sure like...
Ores are the crystals of the earth. The sediment. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off.
Rest easy. Oh, how...
Huh? What?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
You mean the ore that Kunjun's look...
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental reactions.
Elemental reactions?
Indeed, Dragonfall first emerged,
Ooh.
and yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. A few hundred years ago, they were virtually mined into obscurity. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows... Weird.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself, it's practically unheard of.
Ulterior motives?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As for anything else, sooner or later the tide will reveal the lie of the land. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found one, the others won't be far away. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We still have more investigation ahead. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him. I suggest we leave a note for Uncle Dai. If he does find the camp, he'll know what to do.
Let the show begin. Kunjun!
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but then again, the memories of ore can shift. Difficult.
So there's never...
Rocks endure.
That makes sense.
Indeed. Wow.
And there's so many mysterious...
This ancient... Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section. All right then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone...
Doesn't seem very interesting.
It's worth it. Try, surely. This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded. Not...
Whatever. Paimon's... If you don't try...
Oh,
When has Paimon ever... Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came... Quick, let's go...
This has been newly dug. It would appear our
Is that a voice coming from...
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until they opened the gate.
So behind the seal there's... What do we do? We can't hurt them. What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me. Way will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Get with me! Lightning terrified!
Stabilize.
Let's dance. The Temple of Wisdom. A minute to memory.
Time for retribution. Gather.
Go, Barbara, go!
From rock to dust. Sooner or later.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah.
This is order. There is no atonement for 1,000-year
Dissipate. Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go!
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
I see everything.
Gather!
Stand with me. Let's dance.
Burn! Fisher!
Make yourselves at home. I'll settle this. Our bond is strong.
Stabilize!
Let the show begin.
Enraged Earth
Everyone
will
hold
not
hands.
absolve you! Solidify!
Stand with me.
I will have order.
Morax! You think you can destroy me?
I'll protect us. I see everything.
Come, experience an eon of retribution! Gather!
Our bond is strong. Let's
The
dance.
enraged Earth
Everyone hold
will
hands.
not absolve you! Solidify!
Stand with me.
Stabilize! This is order! Morax! 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return.
You should call it by its name, Ajdaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice.
Ajdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while. Ajdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Azhdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces.
So there are two Ashdahs?
No, it can't.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to... That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the...
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind.
There would be no harm in it.
Azhdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the earth, the memories of rocks do not erosion. Azhdaha.
What would you expect?
This much is true. In the beginning, erosion, Morax, and so we became you. And from your will, I emerge. I am your...
No!
I am the remnants of Azhdaha.
No! This is I, Azhdaha!
Morax is not an
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn!
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my... All powers under heaven rise and fall.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright. Strange.
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, in the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day.
No! That is...
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains.
More axe!
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Azhdaha?
I had to make amends. So, Morax.
I do.
Well,
As you please.
I never did forget your...
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always, my friend.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going.
Straight down to business.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. My men and I found you. We found Mao in a tent at the... Huh?
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those three miners are over there.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but not in...
Right. Well,
So you're taking them back to Liu.
that's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem.
not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers...
Ejdaha, I am no longer the Geo Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and...
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people,
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago. And would...
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm... Did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you.
Hence, do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. Old friend.
Thank you, Ejdaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite flow of time. And you, Morax, you too will live for many a day to come.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's...
Whoa. That was...
In fact, we have yet to... He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ejdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground, But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the four corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, despite being the victor, he was willing to be sealed away. Even I cannot avoid it. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. Personally sealed. People abandon and surrender the things but I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but
You still care a lot about Lee.
call it, I must thank.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh, yeah. So, he told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history.
I cannot.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of it.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my...
You mean another past grievance?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts,
Would you be ready to find out?
it appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past. They have been eroded, but you are capable of finding them, and those who come to witness will. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that this tablet was erected by... It's a shame. There is a fine line between...